What is going on, guys? It is Patrick here, and today I'm coming at you guys with another top 5, and in this episode, gonna be going over the top 5 buildable items in Black Ops 3's Zetsubou no Shima. This map has a technically total of 6 buildable quest or craft items, and I wanted to just kind of go over what I think so far are the best. Anyways, guys, let's get into this video. Coming in at our number 5 spot, this is going to be the KT4 Wonder Weapon, which actually may come as a surprise to some people. It's the technical wonder weapon on this map. You'd think it would actually be ranked a lot higher on this top 5, but honestly, guys, I'm not a huge fan of the normal KT4. I really was quite disappointed when I saw this wonder weapon. I thought like, wow, you know, this is something that, I mean, should be absolutely amazing. And when I first started using it, I was like, wow, this is really not all that good. Even when you charge it up and use it to the best of its ability, it is really not the greatest wonder weapon, and to me is something that I don't even really need to use on the map. I'd honestly rather to just simply have a normal gun that's been double PackAPunch with whatever I want than to have this weapon. I mean, it's good, yes, absolutely. It's nice for taking out the thrashers, but honestly, at the end of the day, this is a weapon that really is not overly helpful for the most part, other than once you upgrade it. But for the actual weapon itself, this thing is not overly great, and I don't actually like it too much, so it's gonna come in at our number 5 spot. Moving down to the number 4 spot on our list, this is going to be the PackAPunch opening. Now, Treyarch did a very interesting thing with PackAPunch in Zetsubou no Shima, and you actually technically have to build PackAPunch. You're not actually building PackAPunch, but you have to acquire buildables for you to be able to access PackAPunch, which I would consider to be obviously a buildable. It's in your craft list. And of course, PackAPunch is something that we all know and love, and of course it's going to be on the list. Now, the one thing I've noticed with Zetsubou no Shima is that PackAPunch upgrades are not as important in this map than in some of the other maps we've seen. Now, absolutely, you want to get your guns PackAPunch and you want to get the upgrades on it, but it is not as game-changing as it has been in the past with your blast furnace on the haymaker, just wrecking guys and stuff like that. It's absolutely good, but again, it's not the most important thing, and it comes in at number 4. Now, moving down to the number 3 spot on our list, this is the upgraded KT4, or the Mesamune. Now, yes, I don't really like the KT4, however, I do honestly love this wonder weapon. It is something that is very similar to things we've used before. It reminds me so much of the Sliquifier and the Zap Gun, and almost a little bit kind of reminds me of the Acid Gat, but it's got a very unique feel to it, and I really do respect Treyarch for taking sort of an old take on a wonder weapon and making it actually feel unique and making it feel different. I really do respect that. And the Mesamune is awesome. Now, there's a couple different ways you can use it. I think the best way to use it is down in the elevator strategy after you complete the Easter egg. But honestly, if you were going for a high round, this gun is pretty much an absolute must. It literally is an absolute must if you're doing the Easter egg because you need it for that. But honestly, again, this thing is amazing. It's great for taking out thrashers or simply just kind of keeping yourself alive in tough situations, getting more stuff. Anyways, guys, this thing is absolutely awesome. Comes in at number 3. Now, moving down to the number 2 spot on our list, this is going to be an old favorite, and it is the Zombie Shield. Now, the Zombie Shield is something that we've all known and seen before. It's great on Shadows of Evil, it's great under Eisendrache, and it's even better and specifically even more important in Zetsubou no Shima. This is the hardest map we've seen in Black Ops 3 Zombies, really straight up. I cannot remember the last map that I've played where it's like I'm not getting Jug until round 9 or 10 if I'm wanting to do a proper setup. This map is definitely difficult. They've added some things in, they've taken some things away that make this setup and just the map in itself very much so difficult. And you really need a shield at an early round just to kind of keep yourself alive. Between the thrashers that could one-shot you without Jug and just zombies and spiders coming through the map, it is quite difficult. It's a very close quarters map, and you absolutely need something that's going to help you stay alive. And, well, you probably can't afford Jug at an early round, let's be honest, but you can afford a free shield. So, yes, you do have to open up some doors, but the shield lasts forever once you get it open. You can get shields on shields on shields. You're never going to have to pay for it. It's reliable, and it's even got a buff in this map. If you'll notice, it takes a lot more shots for it to break than it has on the last 2 maps. So it's an absolute necessity, always a classic, and it comes in at number 2. And coming in at number 1 on our list of the top 5 buildables or craftables in Black Ops 3 Zombies, guys, this is going to be the gas mask. No, I'm just kidding. It's the skull. So the skull of Non-Sopway is one of the coolest weapons I think we've ever seen in zombies. Treyarch has been so innovative with these new specialist weapons, and I think this is by far my favorite one. We've got the sword, we've got the gravity spikes, and now we've got a skull that incinerates zombies, and this is absolutely legendary. I started using the skull down in this elevator strategy, and I quickly realized that this is the easiest way to get to round 50. It takes no time whatsoever. You simply just have to sit here, use your skull, and it just vaporizes everything. It is ridiculously powerful, and honestly, without this skull, I would have been really disappointed in Zetsubou no Shima. We've got a wonder weapon that's good, but not amazing for how hard this map is. And without this skull, if we were only relying on the wonder weapon, I don't know where I would be at with this map, because like I said, without this skull, this map would be insane. This map would be so hard. And the skull of Non-Sopway is the one thing that gives players an ounce of clarity in a map that is otherwise ridiculously confusing. The skull of Non-Sopway is an absolute necessity, and it comes in at number 1. But anyways, guys, that is all I have for you as far as the top 5 goes. Before we enter this video, though, I wanted to just quickly mention a giveaway that I'm running with a couple other YouTubers, and this is for the opportunity to win one of 15 DLC codes for the new Eclipse DLC, which features Zetsubou no Shima. So there will be a link down in the description if you want to check that out. You just simply have to, it's like a Gleam thing. You just simply subscribe to people to enter, all that good stuff. But other than that, guys, have a good day. Peace out, nerds.